What's going on, dads? Muhammad here, Rights of Fathers. Do all these videos about how family courts are unconstitutional. I don't even want to say unconstitutional. I just want to say it's straight up bullshit. Literally. Um, I don't even know how we got to this point, but these courts comprised of a bunch of lawyers and judges. They're a bunch of scammers, and it's all deception and trickery, preying on people's ignorance. They start off by indoctrinating you through the public school system, and for those that actually make it to college, they're all sorry, there's a car passing by. And for those that make it to college, most of them are liberal colleges, so you end up completely brainwashed, and most people don't really realize the truth until something bad happens to them. I admit, I would have never known the truth if I hadn't gone through this experience. It's a perfect system, in terms of maintaining the status quo of deception. The lawyers and judges, they know the truth. I'll say that the judges more than the lawyers. A majority of the lawyers, they know the truth. They're competent enough to figure out the truth, but because they're all bound by oaths, they always gonna side with the status quo. Now you wonder why they go to this extreme lengths to take away children from their fathers, just so they can ensure that they push them through the public indoctrination. So when those kids grow up, they all end up with a liberal mindset. And the liberal mindset is basically, it's a public mindset. It's like the hive mentality where you agree with whatever the public narrative is. You not only agree with it, you actually believe it. I admit, I was totally indoctrinated too. But it's not an excuse, It's not an excuse at all. Man, I was watching videos yesterday about all the, I thought my situation was bad. I mean, there's some fathers out there that got crushed, like I've heard, I've seen fathers that had to escape, the country just to avoid dealing with, the family court, child support. And the crazy thing is, it's honestly, it's all illegal what they're doing, but because of their deception and trickery, they're somehow able to manufacture consent from the individual that they're trespassing on, and they've been able to get away with it. I blame the men and the fathers, for being complacent. And, in this world, they say ignorance is bliss, but there's also a maxim that says, ignorance is not an excuse. So fathers, you gotta rise up. You gotta step up your game. Your kids need you. These family courts are gonna keep doing what they're doing until you guys rise up. If I have to keep making videos to remind you guys, I'm gonna keep making it till you guys wake the fuck up. You're slipping. Tighten up. You know what I'm saying? You gotta tighten up, man. You guys are slipping. You gotta wake the fuck up. You can't let this shit keep going, man. They're just destroying kids' lives every single day. And these people are snoring about it, you know, sleeping, not thinking anything of it, you know, while their kids are safe at home with them. They're shielded from all this craziness, you know. They don't allow their kids to embody these liberal ideas. They take their kids to private schools. They have personal tutors for their kids. They take their kids overseas. It's the common folk that is bound to all this indoctrination. It's your kids that are getting ruined. And guess what? Your kid, he's gonna grow up and he's gonna fall right under the same thing that you're going through right now. The cycle must stop. I don't see how you guys can be so complacent, you know, watching all these things happen and you can't do nothing about it. You gotta fight these people, man. Are your kids not important enough for that? I mean, what else is there in life, right? Is there anything more important to you? You're just gonna sit around and just let your kids' lives get destroyed? Stop paying these fucking lawyers, man. They're a fucking joke. I'm telling you, they're a joke. You know what I'm saying? They know the truth, but yet they continue to prey on your ignorance. What they do is they pretend like they go with based on what you know, and they know that, hey, by the time they even, accept you as a client, they already ran through your whole file. They know everything about you. They know what school you went to. They know what neighborhood you're from. So they automatically know where you fall. They know who you voted for. So they know what you're thinking. So they're just gonna go with what you know. They're never gonna tell you the truth. They're never gonna tell you the full disclosure. It's pathetic, man. I'm telling you, you guys are, man. You gotta wake the fuck up, man. You gotta tighten up. Like I said, I'm gonna keep making these videos until you guys wake the fuck up, man. Alright? I've been all over the world, man. It ain't nowhere on earth is like this, man. I'm telling you, man. You gotta fucking travel and see how the world actually is. This is straight up deception, man. Alright? You gotta wake the fuck up, guys. Till my next video.